backwards into winter.
I think February is trying to hold on for dear life, but we also did get an additional day of meteorological winter. So I always talk about this. March 1st is when we flip over to meteorological spring. We start getting into the warm season. But as you mentioned, based on the calendar, based on the way it feels like we are still stuck in winter. But it's a bright day at least. If it's going to be chilly, at least we get all this sunshine. But you can actually see here on the river the wind really causing a lot of water movement right now out of the north and northwest, those winds. Current temperatures nearing 40 degrees. That's the good part. The bad part is it feels about 10 degrees colder than that because the winds still about 10 to 20 miles per hour on average. They will eventually weaken here as we head deeper into the afternoon and this evening, but they're still there, and it's causing snow showers to the north and northwest. Even we had a couple of light snow showers come through parts of Mifflin, Juniata, and possibly even northern Perry counties last night. But for the most part, we escaped this threat. There has been accumulating snow over northern Pennsylvania, but that's not been the case for us. Current temperatures, upper 30s to low 40s locally. Chambersburg right now the warmest at 41, even down to the south of the state line, still only low 40s. So you could tell this cold air's had an impact. It's over a 20 to 25 degree drop over the last 24 hours. Remember, yesterday, we didn't have any sunshine throughout the course of the day, but temperatures were allowed to be close to 60 degrees because the winds were pushing in warm air from the south. Today's the exact opposite with those winds coming in from the west and northwest, making it feel closer to 30 degrees. So that's the biggest issue here with the weather for today. It feels much colder than, say, it looks right now. This is a live view over York from the EFS Steam Academy. Temperatures near 40 heading into the afternoon. Then we gradually fall back into the upper 20s and low 30s tonight. So briefly cold. We start to turn back to mild weather as soon as tomorrow, thanks to this high, bringing mild air back into the region. Now, there is an area of low pressure coming up from the southwest, too, that promises the chance of some shower activity. But we'll talk about the timing about that in just a second. We show you tonight's forecast, mainly clear. That's why we do turn colder. Temperatures in the 20s. Tomorrow, back to sunshine, but increasing clouds from the west and southwest. Really, it's Friday night and early Saturday morning we see the most amount of shower activity, but this is optimistic now heading into the middle part of the day Saturday. Still a couple remaining showers, but manageable, and then drier heading into the afternoon and evening. So if that holds, that looks good for Saturday, and we're dry heading into Sunday. How about the winds? As I mentioned, they do gradually weaken through tonight, and even tomorrow there's a bit of a wind coming out of the south, but because it's coming out of the south, we see mild air quickly returning. So that's the difference this time of the year, that the winds can help bring a lot of change into the forecast. So tomorrow, it's more of a mild breeze. Today, it's a cold breeze. But either way, by the time we get to Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week, we build in more mild air. And James, it could be another 3, possibly 4-day stretch of temperatures in the 60s.
And that is a good thing.
And it's the beginning of March, so that's much warmer than average.
All right, sounds good, Dan.
Sure.
Thank you. Up next.